That's amazing. Hi.
Good morning. How are you?
You sit too straight.
I have to because I have back pain. I like to lay back, but I can only do it for like 5 minutes and then pain. All right. Green light. Here we go. It is Monday. Oh my gosh, what's the date?
17.
It is Monday afternoon, the 17th.
Is it?
It is 11:21. We're heading to Harrisburg UPMC for an MRI biopsy where I'm assuming how they described it would be I am laying in the MRI machine and on my chest, and then as they take pictures of these girls, they will stick needles into my chest while I'm laying in the machine and I can't move. So I didn't do too bad last night thinking about it. I think I only like had a little episode that it only lasted like a minute because nothing's really going to be told today again. Second week. Last Monday we went, came home, didn't even have a biopsy. This week heading out again to try to get.
How long is that now from since
I knew?
Since they said they found something MRI?
2 weeks. 2 weeks nada. So today we're gonna go in there and try our best to get a little piece of any kind of bad cell that would be in there, so that we are aware of what's going on inside the breast cyst, the same spot, same area where I had had a lumpectomy. So it's amazing that the technology of an MRI machine can see something that is so tiny that you can't feel it with your finger or see it on an ultrasound, which is good news for me because it's early detection, and that's the most important thing about getting your MRIs. And if you feel a bump, it's crazy because my first thought was, if I have to go to any surgery, it better not be over Christmas or Thanksgiving. So see how our minds go from trying to save your life to, oh wait, I have plans and I don't want to mess that up. Like,
Everything's on hold.
Yeah, like, what am I doing? It doesn't matter. Like, if I need to get this out or my boobs off or whatever the case, I don't want to be like opening up my schedule book and penciling you in for January because it suits my schedule. Like, I have to buck up and realize, I think that's why my anxiety is a little bit high, because I feel that I deserve a couple good holidays and Christmases in a row, and I've had 2021 and here we go. I'm like totally back to the unknown, so it's kind of why I'm freaking out. But anyway, so here's how to prepare. First of all, MRI is a little different than ultrasound. You basically have to take off all your rings, your earrings, which I have to do. I have a necklace and no makeup, and I woke up and my hair was a frizz, so I just put this little clip in. But if you can see, there's like metal in there, so that puppy's got to come out too at some point, and trust me, they'll catch it. So basically be stripped of everything when I walk in the place. So remember to take off jewelry, or you'll have to do all that when you get in there, and sometimes I can't get my rings off and it takes a while. So I brought this. Bring a little bag, because that way you don't have your like $1 million wedding ring just floating around in some drawer in the locker room or whatever it is. So bring something that you can keep in the car if you don't take them all off.
Where's your $1 million wedding ring?
Before you leave the house. They're so pretty.
Million.
So if anything happens
$2 million.
and we need money, we can
million.
just put that girl up for auction. So.
3 million.
Okay.
3 million.
Anyway, I'm gonna be doing this before we get there, and then another thing too is like we woke up and it wasn't super early, so things like life starts to happen before you even leave the house. Like we had a phone call from a friend, and What else? My dog's still on medication for pancreatitis, so I had to get his medicine, and then I fed him, and then my son's coming in from New York, so it's like, okay, I won't be there when he gets there, so I'm tidying up the house. Troy's cousin Tucker called, we chatted with him, happy birthday Tucker, and just like things are happening to little bit get my mind off of what I'm doing. However, once you hit the car, then you're like, oh shoot, we're on the way. Another thing too is I checked my phone and I got lots of text messages from people who know that I'm on my way this morning, and so I will tend to look at that on my way because it's like encouraging knowing that my daughter's thinking of me, and you know, all the family that texts that they're actually right now as I'm going, even though they're not here, they're praying and they're supporting what's going on here. And then I also saved one for you, and I have no idea what this is going to say, so I got an audio message of support from my girl Jill. She's getting me ready. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to see if I can get this loud. Alright, here we go. I'm going to see if you can hear this. Okay, it's not playing, so get my Bluetooth off. On and off, and then let's see if we can play it.
Good morning, sweet friend. It is a beautiful day to get beautiful good news.
No, I can't turn it up.
Praying for you. My gut is telling me that everything is fine, and I hope you get that confirmation today or in the next couple days. I have appointments today, or I would totally have told you I would go with you. I have to see my family doctor at 2 to continue my PT.
Blah, 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 blah. We don't want to know what she's going for, but here we go.
But again, I'm sure Troy is going with you.
Yes.
And sorry, I got distracted. I'm driving. Again, keep me posted. I just wanted you to know I'm thinking of you today. And I know you are a strong, strong woman of God, and He's got you, and I've got you, and yeah, I love you, and you're gonna get good news today. I just know it.
Thank you. I love you, Jill.
I feel that way too.
See what I mean? Like, so when you hear someone's voice or you get a text, it empowers you. So that was a good example of, you know, someone who's going for a test. Look right over there, breast cancer survivor on the license plate. Send them a text. Don't feel like you're not bothering whoever it is. And sometimes I know people want to be private, but you can text. You know they'll see it. Don't expect a response, but just like be supportive for that person. At all times through the whole entire journey, it feels so good to know that it's not just me fighting this or like getting the news, but it's Troy and it's Jill and it's my mom and my kids and, you know, my family and friends. And so, you know, those things help you to stay strong mentally when you're thinking about tanking on the I feel alone and I have no idea what I'm gonna do. And again, the thing we talked about last time was have a driver. So here we are again, another Monday with the T
Mills Express,
Yes.
bringing it to you. So yes, we are protecting them brass.
Yes, we are. Pound it. So, what else? I don't know. I didn't really have much to say because in this trip I'm really totally trying to avoid the situation and not even think about it until I'm getting out of the car.
Just walk in, you know.
Yeah.
Just walk in,
Yeah. So today we won't really know anything either. They're just gonna take it, and then they send it to pathology, and then pathology takes 2,000 years to read it. I mean, 2 weeks probably. And then that's when you get really, really nervous because it's like flipping a coin, basically. You know, there's nothing that's gonna allow me to make the percentage at this point better either way, whether it's good cells or bad cells. The most important thing that I can do right now is to stay calm, don't be stressed, exercise, eat healthy, and stay supported.
As the trouble comes knocking, just keep on rocking.
Yeah, so we might hit the studio later. Do
Oh yeah,
a
we
couple
should
songs.
just video that stuff.
We also have a hot tub, so that is like the best for relaxing. But I mean, if you don't have a hot tub, you can do meditation or take a walk or some things like that.
Keep living.
Yeah, so got anything else for me? So how's your day?
Keep on living. Oh,
What's up?
I'm living.
Yeah.
I'm here with my bunny wabbit. I'm here for my bunny wabbit. And it feels good. I'm nervous. I'm scared, but I'm not gonna let you know that.
Yeah, but you gotta tell them how you feel, because there are a lot of husbands and drivers and friends that are driving, and like I don't know how you feel. I'm nervous, and I don't know how you feel. So tell them.
Nervous, scared. I push it away because, and it's kind of weird, but I feel like I get bravery knowing that I have to be strong for you. You know what I mean? So it kind of gives me that opportunity to take a couple deep breaths. So when you're around, I'm like, let's go. Tennis coach, you know? I'm gonna win. Positive, I'm here for you. But, you know, when I think ahead, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to think ahead. I don't want to think ahead. So I try to like stay in the moment, I guess, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then just, truthfully, the only thing that really does really help is, I want to say like when I'm alone, I cry, but I'll cry in front of you.
It's okay. It's okay. And I think this time around, I'm stronger to the point where, like, when I got diagnosed the first time, he knew that he could not show me any kind of fear, because if I saw fear on him, I thought that I was going to die. And so he had to be super, super strong. But this time,
I'm not worried at all.
No. But this time I feel stronger. I think my faith has grown in positivity, and I'm able to talk about death, and I'm able to share it with him, and I'm able to tell him whether I die or I don't. There are things that I've had conversations with him that I've been able to, and he listens, you know, because I want him to feel better about what's happening and to not be as scared. And I told him that this time you can show your emotion, because that helps me to know that this time around that he cares, like that. Because sometimes I'm like,
yeah, it does.
Well,
you can be too strong.
Yeah, when he's too strong, it makes me think like, did you even especially like when he accidentally forgot that he was coming with me Monday.
Every time.
And every time that he will forget and make another plan, it just like it crushes my soul, because I'm like, you forgot about me, but that's not true. The fact is,
boys will be boys.
Yeah, he just like totally forgot that he had to take his wife for a upset, but it is true, and I understand that. And so
just because my son was coming in, there was other plans. It wasn't like I was going to play golf or something.
And trust me, I want to forget that we're going too. So we communicate over those things, because we have different feelings on things like that. So like today, if we get home and he can see that I'm really anxietied out still, or think I'm in it still, and he like goes outside and mows the lawn and doesn't hang out and kind of console me or like chill with me, it'll hurt my feelings. But yet I'm not asking him to stay in either. So it's like this communicate on both parts. So even if the other person doesn't understand your feelings when you say, I don't know why I feel scared and I don't want to be alone right now, that's just how I feel. You can just say it that way, because it'll allow the other person to understand you more. It'll give them an opportunity to step up more for your needs, because now they are clear and in the, known. So that's a lot lot of the things that you and I had to work out as far as
no matter we've even worked on our telepathy game, playing fun little games, and we think we read each other's minds and finish each other's thoughts, but you don't know what the other person's thinking at all. We're not that good, right? So you gotta, if you are, like if I'm going out to mow and I seem like I'm fine and you feel left behind or abandoned on that, talk about it. Like, regardless if I'm a man or a woman, we in this situation, in this seat, get fearful and then think, like, what's my role? I'm not supposed to be scared. I'm not supposed to, like, no, everything's fine, so I'm gonna go mow. Like, what? Like, life is normal. You could take that as, like, I don't care, right? And so, I gotta communicate. It's trust. The journey will, no matter what, it'll bring you together. You just gotta open up and just, like, it's all right to be afraid. I never cry. So I'm like that. But no, I'm worried. I'm worried a lot.
Well, I think the reason that worry can creep into is because we don't have the plan. A lot of times when you just get a diagnosis of it, we don't know what it is, but it looks suspicious. Your mind can go 1,000 different ways, but when you get to the office after you get the report, it's so loud.
It is loud. It's loud. It's so loud.
The medical team then says, here you go. Here's what we're looking at, and here's what our plan is, and we're going to attack it, and we're going to get to it, and we're going to start it. And so whoa, are you okay? This truck's literally, like, going in your lane. So, my biggest, I think, like, relaxing and knowing is once I get to the plan, like regardless of what it is or how bad it is, once they assess a plan and they give me a plan, I feel like I can go home and sleep because I can already see the future and I know what the plan is, and I know, at the outcome, whatever that may be, I'm going to make it. But when you're kind of in limbo where we are right now, and unfortunately we're a week out where we should probably just be getting our answers now, we can't even go to the next step because there's the little sucker hiding in here. They can't even get it out. Like, we need to get this thing out before we can even move forward. So please, prayers for today, and for my anxiety to just stay calm, stay in the machine, get this done, be a badass, so that we can move on. Because think about it, I didn't want to come today, but without coming today, I won't know what to do next. So I have to say I am grateful that I get to go drive to Harrisburg today, get out this little 5mm, whatever it is, even if it's benign, for peace of mind, and to take that next step of our journey together, because it isn't just my journey, it's our journey, because Troy is just as much part of what happens to me happens to him, and same vice versa. So, and I really didn't have anything to say other than that, just to explain more about, like, how I feel, what to do on the road. I don't know.
It's Tucker's birthday today.
I know.
Tucker's birthday. Happy birthday song. Chicken wing. Tucker car.
We love you, dude.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.